Christopher, I answered your question a little bit further up. I don't know if it's going to be the exact same thing that you're looking for, but there is a really good video program that creates content rather easily. I've used it. I used it like 2 years ago, and it might have even been 3 years ago now when it was first launched. It's called Content Samurai. It's by the same makers of what was that? You have to be an old school SEO to know what I'm talking about. It was Keyword Samurai or
Keyword Samurai. Yeah.
What was it called?
I thought it was Keyword Samurai. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Keyword Samurai too, or something like that. Anyways, it was that was an old tool. Like when I first got started in SEO, that was the go-to tool for figuring out like competitive metrics and all that. And so the same developers behind that developed Content Samurai, which is their video platform. And again, like it might have even been 3 years ago when it was first launched. I got in and played with it for a bit, and they have continued to develop it and develop it. I know several of our mastermind members, that's their preferred video tool. And so that's the reason why I posted that. Again, I don't know it's going to do exactly what you're asking, but I would check that one out, because just like what you mentioned here about Video Traffic X, that was a WordPress plugin, and obviously the developer went out of business. That's what happens, guys, with a lot of these JVZoo offers. A lot of them are, they're fly-by-night product developers that don't withstand the test of time, right? There's not a whole lot of product developers out there that 5 years down the road are still in business. Okay, especially WordPress plugin developers, like unless they're an established developer, it's likely that the support is going to, like, eventually they're going to stop supporting it because the company just goes out of business, right? And so again, that's why I recommend something like Content Samurai that has a strong development platform behind it, and they've been around for years and they continue to develop the tool. So I don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, guys, real quick too, I just went over there to check it out, and it's got a 7-day free trial. So no loss there. Go check it out.
There you go. And last thing, guys, just think about it, man. Like, I know how tempting it is, guys. I used to be a JVZoo and what they were called Warrior Special Offers, WSOs, back in the day. But like, I used to be a junkie. I used to always buy all the new WordPress plugins and all the new tools because they were all push button, like you're going to get rich overnight and like, all that kind of stuff. And I'm a sucker for good marketing. That's why I'm in the marketing industry. And so I would read a sales page, and I always have my credit card in hand by the time I got to the bottom of the sales page. And I would buy all these damn tools. And first of all, that's one way to quickly destroy your business because, well, first of all, you're spending money, right? You're spending revenue. Instead of generating revenue, you're spending revenue. But also you end up spending a lot of time playing with a bunch of these stupid, shitty tools that aren't going to move your business forward at all. And honestly, you don't need most of the stuff. I guarantee probably everybody watching this webinar or listening to this webinar right now has enough tools in their toolbox that they can build a business. They don't need any more shiny objects, right? You should be looking for ways to improve or streamline processes. You should be looking for things that might help make your job a little bit easier, like such as automation, stuff for automating and things like that. But you don't need to go out and buy a shit ton of tools, guys. Trust me, it will only slow your business down or prevent growth. Okay. And if you are going to buy tools, and that's what I was getting at. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a moment. But if you are going to buy tools, try to buy tools from established developers, even though they might be a bit more expensive. There's a reason, because what happens if you go out and buy one of these shitty JVZoo or Warrior Forum or whatever offers that are like, $27 and then you spend a lot of time implementing that into your business, developing processes for it. You become familiar with the tool, and now you rely on that tool to perform some specific function in your business. And now that tool goes out of business where it's not supported. Right? Like they stop supporting it or stop development. What happens then? Now you've got to go back, go search for another tool, buy it, go through the learning curve, implement it into your business, develop processes. You have to reorganize all your shit because of a crappy tool that you bought, right? Instead of just spending a little bit more money and getting something from an established developer. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because it's very similar, guys, to like hosting, right? Everybody wants to go out and get, HostGator or God forbid, HostGator or GoDaddy or any of these really crappy budget hosts because it's cheap and they think they're saving money. They're being smart, but then your sites don't rank and they go down all the time. And like, there's all kinds of issues with that. Right. And you're better off spending money on good hosting. So same thing goes with tools and training. Don't buy shitty training either. You guys have any comments on that before I move on?
No, I think that's 100% what you need to say. And I feel the same way. And I would only follow up and say that, like you're saying, don't do it because everyone does it. It's just, you got to over time, wean yourself off of that and realize, oh, hey, this monthly recurring fee I'm paying means that they're probably going to support it. Doesn't mean it's going to be a good product. You still got to find that good product. But, looking at it from the point of view of, I want a developer who's invested and making money because I want them to continue, making sure that the product works and works well.
There you go.
Take it from people who have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on shiny new objects and on crappy training. You don't need to go through all that. Just find something that works and stick to it, and then just keep getting up every day and doing it, and just create a process that you can repeat, and you're gonna make money.
That's it.